All right, guys, it looks like everybody's here, so let's go ahead and get started. Good morning, everybody. I really want to thank you guys for coming in today. I know it's early Saturday morning, and there's lots of other places that many of you would probably rather be right now. For most of you, it's probably in your bed sleeping, which I can completely relate to. I was the same way when I was, a high school, college guy, so I can see where you guys are coming from. Excuse me. But really, thank you for coming in. It's a testament to your time, effort, and loyalty to RVS Valet Service. So first of all, welcome to the company. My name is Keenan Casey. I'll be your acting manager for the summer. For those of you who haven't met me before, I see a lot of familiar faces and unfamiliar faces, which is great. We love having new guys and old employees as well. So the first thing I want to ask you guys to do is look to your left and look to your right. If you see someone that you don't know, or maybe have met a couple times but aren't very familiar with, go ahead and introduce yourselves, shake their hand, and look them in the eye. All right, guys, thanks for doing this. The reason that this is important is because we're a team here. This is a handpicked team by myself, and I want you guys to become friends. Not all of you will be friends. That's okay. But we have a lot of different people in the room. But I really think that you guys are going to like each other, and you're going to be spending a lot of time with one another this summer, so it's very important that you guys at least are comfortable with one another. So firstly, this meeting is only positive, all right? I know there will be several points in these next 10 minutes or so where you guys might, think that I'm being stern or unruly, but there's been some things occurring at our service that need to change, and I think this is the right group of guys to implement this change. So I'm very excited and hope you are just as excited. I'm going to be talking about 8 different things today, some of which are new protocol that are being implemented, and others are, things that we've been doing for a long time. So I know I asked you guys to bring a notebook and pen. I want you guys to pay attention and write down each of the 8 things that I'm going to be talking about. So firstly, we're going to go over timeliness. For the restaurant guys, our restaurant's open at 5 p.m. We're going to ask you to be there at 4:30, and this is something that we've always done, but we've been lenient on when you guys have arrived. So, the restaurant's not open until 5. You show up at 4:45. That used to be okay. It's not anymore, and this is because we've been having lots of issues with guys showing up late. 4:55. 5. Last week we had 2 guys that were supposed to work at Capozio's, and they showed up at 5:05. Guys, there were 4 cars in line waiting for their cars to be taken and parked in the lot. This is absolutely unacceptable, and we can never have this happen under any circumstance. We are competing with 2 other valet companies within the neighborhood, so it is absolutely imperative that we have our guys showing up on time and looking presentable, which is going to lead me into my next point, which is our change in uniforms. The shirts that I see all of you guys are wearing this morning, thank you for that, by the way. There's no change in that. It's the same shirts. The only change that's going to be implemented is there's no more shorts allowed. I know that, the banquet hall guys, this is not something that's going to be different for you. You guys have always had to wear black pants, but there's no more black shorts. Like I said, we're in competition with other valet companies. We work at very nice restaurants, upscale restaurants. We need to be looking as presentable as possible. So black pants, tucked in with a belt, and running shoes, because we're going to be doing a lot of running. Third, no arguing with the customers under any circumstance. Guys, we're in a customer service business. I'm sure many of you have worked in other customer service businesses, so you know that the customer is always right under any circumstance. I really don't care how rude a customer may be acting towards you. Always just, even if they're being rude or barking at you, all you need to do is be polite, approach them professionally. If you start yelling back at them, what it's going to do is it's going to create more controversy. And if I see this going on, your employment will be up for review, and there's a good chance that you might get fired. So please treat the customers with respect. And most of the time, they will treat you with respect if you do so. So fifth, we're going to talk about hustling. Guys, it's a valet company. We need to have cars inflowing and outflowing very efficiently out of our lots, as well as in front of the restaurant. So it's important that you guys are running to and from cars. If anything, it'll get you guys in better shape than you might be right now. I know it's going to be hard with the new pants being implemented. You guys are going to be hot at 6-hour shifts. I get that. but we really do need you guys to be running to and from every car. We cannot have guys be looking lazy walking to cars. And really, I know you guys are here to make money and to serve our service. If people see you running to get their cars as fast as you can, that's going to increase the likelihood of them giving you a good tip. So it's going to be helping me, our company, and it's going to be helping you guys. So please, let's just try and follow this. Sixth, no phones. This is another issue that we've been having recently, is that guys have been, texting, making phone calls during their phones. This is absolutely unacceptable. This happens more so with the banquet hall guys, because I know, the events, will, start, and all the cars will be parked in the lot, and you'll have a couple hours of not doing anything. Checking your phone once in a while it's okay, but we cannot have guys on their phones with them out texting and calling people. I heard a complaint about one of our employees the other day. One of the customers was waiting to get their car brought up, and a guy was sitting in his car talking on his phone. Guys, unacceptable. We can't have it. The seventh thing I'm going to be talking about is leaving early from your shift. It very clearly says on the schedule what the hours are that you're going to be working. Usually it's either 4 to 10 or 5 to 11. We need you there during these times. This is non-negotiable. If your shift says 5 to 10, that does not mean 5 to 9:30, even if there's another guy working. Even if there's only 4 cars left in the lot, in case of an emergency situation, we need you guys to be there until the end of the shift. So the last thing that we're going to be talking about is having a good attitude. This kind of goes hand in hand with what I was talking about earlier about customer service. If you guys are as positive as possible, then that's going to put more money in your pocket. All right. We want to approach every shift, every day with a smile. And this will help you not only in your work with RVS, but in everything else you do. It's something that, it's just the way that you should approach everything that you do. So just be positive, have a good attitude. I know some days it'll be raining, some days it'll be hot, and work is the last place that you'll want to be, but you are here for a reason, and we hired you, we entrusted you, and I'm excited about having you guys here. I hope that you guys are mutually excited about being here. If you have any questions or concerns ever, please feel free to call me. My cell phone number is 312-810-9281. I don't care if it's at 2 in the morning or what time it is. I'm always here to help you guys. So please just reach out to me if you ever have any questions or concerns. With that, we're going to go ahead and finish up today. Please review the 8 things that I talked about this morning. And let's have a great summer, guys. I'm so excited to have you guys here, and I'm really excited for what's to come. Thanks.